Hey guys. Today is Tuesday and we are packaging an order because I got a sale in my shop. A couple of videos ago, I did show you guys some of the plants I currently have listed in my Etsy shop, Palace of Propagations. And one of you, specifically my girl Monique, she did buy this beautiful philodendron mammii that I had listed. So today we are going to package this up and drop it off at the post office and get this little plant off to its new home. I am working today and it's around 12:30. I don't go on lunch till 1, which I'm kind of happy about because I'm assuming there won't be a lot of people at the post office, but we'll see. And my sister called me. My sister's already on her lunch though. I'm talking to the camera. Oh, let me get my AirPod. She's in my ear. I like to fill the pot. This plant is filled with fluval, which is a little heavier, and it was watered recently. I don't know if this is the best method, but I'm gonna fill the rest of the pot up and then tape this down so none of the substrate falls out and so that the plant doesn't leak during transportation. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but okay. Oops. Sometimes the tape is too wide, so I just slid it down the middle.
Okay. I'm just gonna take it down really quick and then I'll show you guys. Okay.
That's what it's looking like so far. I think I just need one more small piece of tape. Okay, I got it all taped down. So that way, I'm not gonna tip it, but that way it's more secure. Next, I'm using this same piece of cardboard that my Hoya came in my last video, or one of my last videos. And I'm just gonna do exactly what they did with this piece, which is wrap it around and tape it. And then I'm gonna wrap the bottom with some tape as well. I'm just gonna fill the rest of this up with polyfill and kind of put it around the leaves for protection. I like this cricket. So I'm just gonna dump all these in there on the sides of the pot. Like that, kind of. And that's how it's looking. Actually, I'm gonna put it right on top. Extra insulation. And then a little handwritten note, of course. Okay, I'm back. Since we're on shop topic, I thought I would show you guys some of the plants I recently listed in my Etsy shop. So I just listed this philodendron mammii because I did sell out of the only other one that I had listed in my shop. So this one is now available. This philodendron mammii cutting is the one that we took in my short where I chopped up my entire philodendron mammii. And I would definitely say this one is the best growing one. Also listed this Monstera albo. It does have lighter variegation, but it is a top cut. I think I chopped it when it was barely rooted, but let's just take a little peek-see because why not? Okay, yeah, that's rooting really well. What I'm really wanting to do today is move my Alocasia Jacqueline corms to sphagnum moss. Right now they're in fluval and they're doing okay, but I just feel like they would do a lot better in sphagnum moss. Right now they're in this little, ooh, I feel like I just moved them because there's not a lot of water in here, but they're in this little container that I keep in the windowsill when it's sunny. They are really tiny, so I am gonna take these nails off before I do that so it could be easier to grab them. And plus these are giving crust. They probably don't look that bad on camera, but they need to be redone. There's at least 9 corms in this one. And then I have this one that I showed you guys in my collection update. Well, I showed you guys all of these plants, but this one, that was only a couple days ago. Let me show you. And now we have a baby Alocasia Jacqueline leaf. So this is the main Alocasia Jacqueline corm. And I do see other little corms coming out as well. So we're gonna take that one out. I also have a piece of El Chaco Red in here. And if you guys can tell, You'll probably be able to see better when I take them out. But I have a new piece of growth on the side you really can't see. It's really deep down in there. So let's take them out and switch them to sphagnum moss. Okay, so I have these containers to put the corms in. And I ripped off my nails, which hurt really bad. I have this patch of sphagnum moss here. I have this linked in my Amazon storefront. I love this sphagnum moss. But I remembered that I already have some made right here that's wet. Which is crazy because that's how much is missing from this bag. And it's made this and some more, which is shocking because that's a lot. I think I put some in some moss bowls already. But let's take this out first because I'm super excited to see how rooted it is. Let's pull out the El Choco Red, which is this one. There's no roots at all. There's actually no new roots at all. Let's just put him to the side for now. I'll decide in the next few minutes because I really want to take out this Alocasia Jacqueline. Imagine this just like ruins everything. I don't want to ruin everything, but I'm just too curious. Oh, I forgot that little leaf came from its own corm, but this one has a bunch of corms sticking up. Yeah, I'm moving this to sphagnum moss. I just feel like it's gonna be better. This is too wet in this container. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Little Alocasia Jacqueline. I also have these really tiny ones. I'm gonna take one out. I don't think they have roots, but they are starting to sprout a little bit. Oh my god, it's so small you can barely see it. They're seriously so small. Some of them have nothing. No sprout, no root. This one looks like it's starting to sprout. I see a little green on the tip. This one was planted upside down. So that little sprout was like this way, but it has roots. How cool. Here's another good one with the root. These have been in here for so long. I think ever since my first Alocasia Jacqueline died, which is this one, because all of those corms came off of that plant. I don't know what's up with this one. I'm just gonna fill it up with some sphagnum moss. This is kind of damp, definitely more on the dry side, so I will wet it maybe a little bit. I wanna be able to close the container, so I'm gonna try to get these as low as possible. First, starting with the Alocasia Jacqueline little corm. I thought this was gonna die, but I'm really happy it didn't. You can tell at the bottom it's a little bit rotted, but we're still gonna see what happens. Okay, I'm just sticking it right in, and I'm gonna surround it a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Okay, that's what that's looking like in there. You can barely see the little growth points, but I think it's gonna be fine. Just a dab of water. I think for the smaller ones, I'm just gonna sprinkle some in and then toss them in there the right way so they don't grow upside down. So I put about that much in there. I'm gonna take the bigger ones first, like the ones that are rooting a little bit. I'm gonna be so happy if this actually works. And I have a bunch of Alocasia Jacqueline, like how cool would that be? I'm actually gonna stick him with the smaller ones as well, because why not? Just make sure his little root is down there. It's kind of not, but it's okay. When he gets a little bigger, I'll take him out and put him in his own pot. So I got all the tiny ones into the container. I'm just gonna squirt it a dab. Oops. And shut it. Got these containers from Job Lot. They were literally like 20 cents a container. So you know I had to grab those. I'm really hoping that this doesn't die. Hold on, let me move the one with the leaf over a little bit, because when I have them in containers, if a leaf is touching the container, it will rot. So I just moved it over a little bit. Okay, he's putting out a new growth but no roots. I'm like, how is he gonna root? I don't know. Should I put him back in swivel? It's not rooted at all, which is so weird to me. This came from the piece of El Choco Red that was much bigger, but I cut all of that off and this is what I'm left with. But the no roots thing is a little bit concerning. It's not squishy at all. I think I'm just gonna do the sphagnum moss and let's just see what happens. What I think is gonna happen is the roots are gonna start coming out of that little growth point right there. If I put the sphagnum moss like right under that. So let's do that.
A little bit more. I want it falling over. Okay.
Okay, that's what it's looking like. I put it so that the sphagnum moss is right under the new growth point. So hopefully it doesn't rot and it produces new roots, but we'll see. Just give a little dab of water. Oh wait, where's the box? Happy Thursday. Yesterday, I literally just sat on the couch all day and edited the video that you guys seen before this one. I also did my nails last night, so that took forever as well. But yesterday, I got my plant in the mail, my new philodendron that I was telling you about in my latest plant unboxing video. I was kind of worried about it because it is like 20 degrees where I live right now. I think the plant should be okay because the bottom of the box is still warm from the heat pad. And I will link below where I got this plant from as well. You guys always ask me where I got my little fireplace in the back, and it is from Amazon. I think I put it in my Amazon storefront, which is linked below, so check that out if you haven't already. Oh my god, it's upside down. I'm gonna slit it right here actually. Oh wait, it wasn't upside down. Actually, I don't know what the situation is in here. But this is how it looks. How cool. I'm super excited. I can't tell if it's upside down or not. Oh no, this is the top. This is the bottom. Nice and warm from the heat pad. I'm so excited. I don't even want to open it. It looks like a little present. Okay, let's open it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. It's only a matter of time before my sister calls me because we FaceTime every lunch break. Can you guys tell what plant it is? Ooh! Yay for more polyfill. Wow. It's a, if you couldn't tell already, it's a philodendron SP Columbia. Oh my god, I thought I was just getting a 2-leaf cutting, but this one clearly has 3 leaves, and it looks like there's another one coming out. Oh my god, let me get the cardboard off. This plant has been on my wish list for a while, so I'm really happy to have it. I'm going to be transferring all my new plants, well not all of them, but some of my new plants to semi-hydro in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed.
April, the wind almost knocked me over.
I know, it's really cold outside. Sorry I got distracted because my sister did call me on her lunch break. But I was telling you that this plant has been on my wish list for a while. This one along with the philodendron Dean McDowell. I've always thought the two looked very similar, so I'm happy to have at least one of them in my collection. By the weight of the pot, I can tell that this needs to be watered, so I'm gonna take this off as well. Where did my box cutter go? What is this? Plant Plantamani. This is where I got my philodendron SP Columbia. This is a good idea. Instead of taping down the substrate, just saran wrap it. I think I'm definitely going to try to do this with my next plant. Well, depending on what kind of plant I ship next. Okay. Ooh, is there moss on top? Ooh, there is. Ooh, look at that long, got a long root right here. This is the top of the pot. There's like moss, which is super freaking cool. I don't know if you guys follow Bretman Rock's plant Instagram, but he recently repotted one of his bonsai trees. And when he was done repotting it, he took a patch of moss that was shaped like a heart and like put it around the tree, and it was so cute. And it's so weird that I got a plant with moss shortly after watching that. Now I definitely want to get some moss so I can create a little heart around my new philodendron. I didn't even know you can do that with any plant, but obviously it's just like a patch of grass, essentially, right? I don't know, super cool though, and I'm really excited to have this plant. I cannot wait to watch this grow. What I really want to focus on is sizing up the leaves. I do have a lot of philodendron. I do have a lot of philodendron and semi-hydro, so I'm not too worried about switching it. But I need to show you guys something really sad in my plant collection that I woke up to today. Our fiddle leaf fig is dropping a leaf currently, and I thought we would do the honors of taking it off together because it's really sad. I'm not sure if she doesn't have water because she is in this pot, so I can't see the water level. How sad. But maybe she's losing lower leaves so she can put out more leaves at the top. I don't know. I don't know. But let's grab her to see if she needs water. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. Okay. I definitely need to pick up some new squeezy bottles this weekend. But I want to water my philodendron SP Columbia because it's really dry. And I think it's starting to affect the leaves just a little bit. I'm gonna bottom water it. We'll try to bottom water it, and then if that doesn't work, we'll top water. Okay. I've honestly just been taking these lids and then placing my new plants in soil on top and then pouring it. Let me not do that so I don't spill it. If not though, I will be top watering. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes it's like too dry to bottom water. Let's see. Yeah, this feels like I can pull the whole plant out in one pull because it's so dry. Like, look at, I knew it. Look at that. Oh my God, it's wicked dry. Yeah, let's top water this guy. Dry one, and we're gonna top water because he's too dry for all that. Oh my God. Oh, it's coming right out the bottom. That means he probably needs a repot. No, it looked pretty root bound, but come on. Oh my God, he's not like soaking up the water properly. Oh my God, it's still so dry and I just watered it. I don't like that. Hold on a second. What should I do? I'm just like drizzling water all over this thing because it's super, oh my God. You know what I'm gonna do? Since there's a bunch of water in here, I'm just gonna like dip it. Oh my God, it's spilling everywhere. Oh my God, 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 oh my God. That was not a good idea. No, now I just made it worse. Ah, I need something. Oh my God. Okay, anywho, I did not expect this to be like this. I'm gonna keep dipping it though, like the sides. And I just want him to be wet. Like, he's so dry. This is crazy. Looks like it was really well established. And it's showing me how long I can leave my philodendron in the pot. But why is it this dry? You know, it's really, really dry. Just dipping and dipping and rolling and dipping. I let it soak on one side for a sec, and I think that worked. So I'm just gonna do the same thing with the other side. I did grab this cover pot to put the plant in, but I am gonna put it back in its nursery pot first. Oh my God, it's dripping everywhere. Let's see if he sucked up more water. Oh my god, it's really dry right here too. Just gonna get that one little side. Boop. This is crazy. He definitely needed that drink, but it's like almost hydrophobic. Absolutely nuts. Oh my god, did I just snap something? I just heard something like crack, bro. I don't know. How am I even gonna get this undone when I switch it to semi-hydro? That's the real question. Kind of sponging it. Okay, now I'm just taking some insecticidal soap on a little napkin. I'm just gonna wipe off the front and back of the leaves. If I was transferring the plant today, I would just rinse off the whole thing, but since I'm not, I'm just gonna do this for now. Let me just spray and spray. That looks better. Looking better already. This is definitely going in the greenhouse because most of my philodendron are in the greenhouse. Very happy about this. But okay, back to Fidelia, which is what I call her when no one's around. She just lost a leaf, which is very tragic in the jungle. So let's give her a shake to see if she needs water. Yeah, she can definitely use some water. I'm kind of scared because like, what if she's root rotted? I don't know, I'm not sure. I love this plant so much. And if something were to happen to it, I would honestly be really sad, truly. While we are here, I have my Monstera albo, this one. And I'm realizing that I have to water her almost every other day lately. Look at how big and fat those roots are. Give her a little squirt. And I told you guys I was editing all day yesterday. I was editing my collection update. And one of you guys commented and told me for this root right here that's pointing the opposite side of the moss pole to put some moss on it with saran wrap. So let's do that really quick because I need this to go in here. I need this to like wrap his little neck around and make his way into the pole, or else. I'm just gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna take a hefty amount and I'm gonna make sure, can you guys see the aerial root? And I'm gonna make sure that the sphagnum moss is only on this side really so it can kind of curve its way back around. I already almost knocked a leaf off of this plant today. So, okay. I don't want that much moss, so I'll let some fall off. Okay. I couldn't get them to connect together. This is what it looks like now, but there's too much moss on this side. I want the root to like kind of just wrap back into the pole. But hopefully the root makes its way in. Is that a root up there? What the heck? This aerial root down here is the last one that's rooted into the pole and it's made its way to the top, which is so cool. I freaking love moss poles. Got the substrate that we cleaned off a few videos ago. I would literally pay someone to clean my substrate if they can guarantee no roots in it after it's been cleaned. Because there's still so many roots in here, which is so annoying. Like little debris like that. Ew. Definitely looks a lot better. Happy about that. Little root check. Nice. I honestly wish I would have never rooted her into this moss hole because it's constantly dry. It's just really tedious to get the whole thing wet. Sometimes I even stick it on the side a little bit. But for the most part, I just squeeze it very lightly until I see the water hit the bottom of the pole. Okay, I need to clean all of this up and finish my shift. But before I do, I'm going to my mom's after work and I just gave her a Monstera Deliciosa that has a really long root. And she keeps asking me to put it in leca, so I'm gonna bring her my little mixture and transfer her plant tonight, just so she can be happy. that she has a plant in semi-hydro. I'm probably going to put it into this container right here. Oh my god, I need to make sure it's not open so it doesn't spill in my car everywhere. I'll most likely see you guys tomorrow. Hello, it's Saturday. I haven't seen you guys since Thursday, I believe. I told you I was going to my mom's house to transfer her Monstera Deliciosa to semi-hydro, which I did do and she was really happy about, but I forgot to bring my camera. Friday, I ran a bunch of errands in the morning and then I worked overtime until like 9 o'clock at night, so it's Saturday. I am working overtime again, but I'm on my lunch break and I just got something planty from Amazon in the mail, so I thought I would show you. This tiny box right here, and if you notice, my greenhouse is completely empty right now because what's in this box is going in my greenhouse. So I just wanted to wipe it out and take all of the plants out before I put a new little product in there. Let's see. Oh, I dropped one of them. So I bought these little tiny humidifiers that I saw on Amazon. The fact that they're shaped like a flower really sold me. Like, how freaking cute. I think they come in blue, pink, purple, but I got white and you get 2 of them for $10. I'll go ahead and link them in my Amazon storefront just in case you want to try them. The last humidifier that I did have for my greenhouse, that one just broke, and a lot of them do end up breaking. I can't even tell you how many little humidifiers I've gone through since I've had that greenhouse. And it's because I let my greenhouse get really, really wet. So the plug is constantly getting wet. Like, I'm surprised I haven't burnt this house down. This is what it looks like. Super freaking cute. Oh my god. And I guess the idea is to put this into a cup and it's gonna float on top and the humidity is going to come out of the top. I'll open the other one too, although I don't plan on putting both of them in the greenhouse. They also came with these little squishy things, which are filters. Not sure how to put them in just yet. You probably just stick it right in the bottom, I'm guessing. Oh, I was like, why does it look like there's sun in the kitchen? The light's on, obviously. Glass of water to put the humidifier in. These little filters go right in the bottom. Oops. Oh my god, I can't see on camera. Okay, I got it. Just like that. How cute. I probably should have wet the filter first because that's usually what I do when I have a new humidifier. I'm just gonna dunk it right into this little water for a second so it can absorb some water. Obviously. I'll just put it right back in there. Don't mind my band-aid because I was on my way down to get this Amazon order and I had my hand on the railing and a huge piece of wood went into my finger and it was just dripping blood, and there was a huge piece of wood sticking out my finger like this long, like out to here, and I yanked it and I yanked it and I yanked it, and there's like two tiny pieces of wood stuck in my finger, and if I think about it too long I'm going to call 911. So anyways, I can't tell unless it's like oh my god, that's good. How is a wire not gonna get wet? Because it's definitely already getting wet. I don't know. I'm gonna sit it down right here to see what happens when I let go of this. The wire's definitely getting wet. Is that okay? Why do I feel like that's not okay? That's a lot of humidity though, especially for your greenhouse. I mean, the wire's not wet once it's dangling in there. How cute is this little humidifier? Today is the last day to enter the giveaway for the grow light, so be sure to comment on my most recent plant chores video if you want to be entered. I'll be announcing the winner on Wednesday. How exciting. But that brings me to the end of today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Mother of Plants and on Etsy at Palace of Propagations. And until my next video, bye guys.